So we have some crazy news out of the state of California. This is some amazing news. Wasn't expecting this today. We knew something was coming, but a district court judge in the state of California just issued a motion for preliminary injunction against the state of California and aspects of their handgun roster. This is the Bolin v. Bonta case. This is the CRPA-led case. This is the Michelle and Associates-led case. Reno May is one of the plaintiffs in this case. And we just got a huge win in the state of California based on the Bruin decision, the use of the Bruin decision, text history and tradition to essentially enjoin, to halt the California handgun roster in multiple aspects. I'm just going to read the conclusion to you guys real quick. I wanted to make you aware of this news, get it out to you guys, and then tonight I'm going to issue a more long-form video breaking down all the nuances of this. I would suspect that the state of California is going to try to take some sort of action on this. But I wanted to make you guys aware of this because I know you guys are already blowing up my inbox about this. I already saw a ton of you guys. Yes, I was aware of it. But it states that the Second Amendment enshrines a fundamental constitutional right for law-abiding citizens to keep and bear arms for self-defense. Increasingly, in modern times, with the ubiquity of guns in countries' high level of gun violence, ordinary law-abiding people feel a need to possess handguns to protect themselves against violence. This may be because they live in high-crime neighborhoods, or because they must traverse dark and dangerous streets in order to reach their homes after work or other evening activities, or because they reasonably believe that unless they can brandish or, if necessary, use a handgun in the case of an attack, they be murdered, raped, or suffer some other serious injury. Californians have the constitutional right to acquire and use state-of-the-art handguns to protect themselves. They should not be forced to settle for decade-old models of handguns to ensure that they remain safe inside or outside the home. But unfortunately, the UHA, which is the Unsafe Handgun Act, the CLA, the MDM, and microstamping requirements do exactly that. Because enforcing those requirements implicates the plain text of the Second Amendment, and the government fails to point to any well-established historical analogs that are consistent with them, those requirements are unconstitutional and their enforcement must be preliminarily enjoined. Accordingly, plaintiff's motion for a preliminary injunction is granted. Also, I want to mention that I know some of you are probably thinking, like, can I go out and buy right now? My initial answer to that is no. This judge said that the force and effect of his ruling will not take place until 14 days. It won't go into effect until 14 days after his issuing of this decision. So he's giving an opportunity for the state of California to appeal and to seek a stay from the Ninth Circuit. So right now we did get a huge decision. It's not in effect yet. It's in effect after 14 days of today. So it would be 2 weeks from today, and we have to wait and see what the state of California does. But I just wanted to also put that on your guys' radar because I know people are going to be asking me that. I cannot emphasize enough how big of the win this is. I want to thank Michelle and Associates. I want to thank CRPA, Reno May, all the other plaintiffs in the state of California who joined in this lawsuit to attack California's handgun roster. This is a huge win for us. Like I said, I'm going to do a more comprehensive breakdown coming soon. I want to read all of this, give you guys all the implications, but I highly, highly recommend you guys donate to CRPA. I will leave a link to them down below. Go support those organizations, those lawyers, those attorneys, those people that are fighting this, because this is huge. So, federal district court judge in the state of California just issued a preliminary injunction against the California handgun roster because it violates the text, history, and tradition of the Second Amendment. Huge win. Stay tuned. I'm going to get you guys more information.